Roberts Wesleyan University is laying off about 20% of its full-time faculty, reorganizing departments and cutting some of its programs. News 10 NBC investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey first broke the story on News 10 NBC at 4. New at 6, she looks further into the trend of right-sizing that many of our colleges and universities are having to consider.
Like many smaller private colleges and universities, Roberts Wesleyan has to make changes in order to adapt and survive. The president of the university telling me that he is reviewing each and every department when it comes to academics to see where cuts can happen and be least impactful to the students.
80% of the students at Roberts come from within 100 miles of the Chi-Li campus, and what they're looking for has changed over the last few decades.
There's a new terminology. We have blue collar, we have white collar. There's this thing called new collar, formed by folks up at Harvard. And new collar is stackable certificates, but not only that, they're looking at trades.
And to be able to start transforming this donated building into a new trade center, he says, the university needs to make cuts to some of those white-collar offerings.
We've done a complete review of our academic portfolio. And there are some programs that we know that, the constituency is not there for it. Why invest in something that's the constituency is not there for it, when over here you might have something that the constituency is asking for?
They have to adapt, he says, to protect the school's 160-year legacy.
For the first time in history, the number of college-age students ready for university is going to decrease.
More than 1,000 colleges and universities have already closed over the last decade, including the only 2 Christian institutions in the New York City area, which may actually offer another area of growth for Roberts.
Roberts, as part of its strategic plan, not only trade school, is looking at what do we do also down in New York City, so we're expanding down there as well.
But there are growing pains, and right now that's a 20% reduction of full-time faculty.
We want to make sure that we take care of them, make sure that they are, when they leave with dignity, if they do leave, and make sure that we can serve them even into the future.
Are there going to be current students who experience the elimination of their program?
Current students are not going to experience the elimination of their program.
If you're a high school senior that's graduating and already committed to Roberts in the fall, you should hear from someone if there's any cuts that might impact the program that you're interested in. They're going to be having those conversations directly with students, and any staff that's impacted by the cuts will be offered career services and severance packages. In Chi-Li, Jennifer Lukey, News 10 NBC.
The university is still finalizing a list of the programs that will be cut. Employees who are impacted are being notified this week. The president is hoping some recent retirements may lessen the number of layoffs. Let's go in depth now on the number of colleges that have closed in New York State since the pandemic. 2 schools are set to close this year: the Island Drafting and Technical Institute and Jamestown Business College. Since 2020, 9 other schools shut their doors for good. The schools of note include the College of St. Rose in Albany, Wells College in Aurora, Cazenovia College outside of Syracuse, and the King's College in New York City.